One fire at a warehouse in Michigan has disrupted orders across the sewing and crafting industry. This just shows how fragile a supply chain can be. Today, let's talk about what happened, why one damaged warehouse can affect so many independent shops, and why every sewer and crafter needs to have more than one dependable place to buy their supplies. Now, before anyone runs out and goes panic shopping, no, don't do that. There are plenty of supplies. Nothing happened to any factories, okay? This is not about a shortage. In fact, everything is still being made. We're going to talk about what actually happened and how it affects the supply chain. What burned was not a factory. It was one of the biggest distributors that helps those products that the factory makes get to all the local sewing and crafting stores. And that got me thinking about how connected our entire industry, whether you are a crafter, scrapbooker, card maker, sewist, pattern designer, whatever it is, quilter, knitter, crocheter, whatever it is, we're all kind of interconnected. And many of us do all of those things anyway, right? Like I journal, I do junk journaling. I do splash pad journaling. I do sewing. I do upcycling. I love to crochet. I don't know how to knit. I used to, but I forgot. And then I love to do crafting and I love to make things. And so there's so many things that we all like to do, right? So anyway, if this is your first time here, welcome. I'm Katerina with Create with Katerina, welcome to my channel. This is where we talk all things sewing, fabric, crafting, organizing, thrifting, and everything that happens in our sewing lives. So once a week, I try to give you some kind of a news story that might affect your life, it might affect your sewing journey, might affect your crafting journey. Now, if you watch all the way to the end, remember what I always say. If this is your second or third time here, please leave a little thread emoji in your comment. This lets me know that you watched to the end, and it's a free way for you to help my channel. It helps YouTube's algorithm to know to push this video out further. I wanted to thank you for doing that. So many of you guys did that on that fantastic news about simplicity last week, that YouTube kept showing it to more and more people who sew. That was so exciting for me because it was such great news and we just want to share it with everybody that sews, right? So when you do things like that and when you engage and leave a comment, YouTube's going, oh, wow, this is an important topic. Let's have more people watch it. Well, today, again, because it is a news story, I'm going to be using notes. So if I look down or look at my notes, I apologize, but it is to make sure that I stay on task and keep the facts. I will give my opinion here and there, but you'll know that that's what the opinion is. I don't want to get dates and I don't want to get names of companies incorrect. So on June 11th, there was a severe weather and an electrical surge caused a major fire at the Notions marketing facility in Grand Rapids, Michigan. All of the warehouse, the inventory were severely damaged. It was including smoke contamination. So they couldn't even send out anything like overnight. Anybody who had ordered stuff from them already were not going to get it the next day. And let's just say, I don't know, I forgot what day June 11th was. That is my birthday, but I forgot what day of the week it was. It happened on my birthday. Anyway, and I'm just thinking, people went to sleep on June 10th, and then they thought when they got to their store on June 11th, the mailman was going to bring them their supplies that they ordered. Well, that wasn't going to happen in this situation if they were ordering from the Notions marketing facility, which is the largest distributor for small businesses. So operations were shut down indefinitely. They're still shut down following the fire. About 181 to 200 employees had to be laid off right away, because the company couldn't, what could you do? There's nothing you could do. And the existing customer and vendor orders were all canceled. The recovery timeline is uncertain. They said several months, but they don't know for sure how long this is going to take to get everything up and running again. Now, Notions Marketing is a wholesale distributor, and they don't make things. So what happens is all the factories send their stuff to Notions Marketing. It gets put into their warehouse, and then different small businesses open up accounts with Notion Marketing. The reason this is so important for small businesses and smaller companies, your local thrift stores, your local fabric shops, your quilt shops, your local crafting supply houses. Those are the people that get affected the most when something like this happens, because when they sign up for a company like Notions Marketing, what happens is they open up one account, and then Notion Marketing gets things from all other companies, right? So this saves you time as a small business, or, a small shop, because you don't have to go and open up different accounts at every single factory, every single manufacturer, because all those manufacturers also have quotas on how much you have to order. So let's say you're a small quilt shop and you want to buy, let's just say you want to buy fat quarters, and you want to buy them from this one manufacturer. Well, he might tell you have to buy 10,000, but you only need 500. So that's why a distributor is so important in the supply chain of the sewing world and the crafting world, okay? Because they allow these small orders. This also helps with shipping and when to get things on time and stuff like that. So that is one of the most important reasons why this disruption turned into kind of a big deal with your local quilt shop. So I don't know if you've been any of them lately. There's different places you can order. It's just that a lot of people do order directly from Notions. There are other distributors. So what would happen if you own a shop and you don't know when Notions is going to be back online, you're going to then have to find distributor. You're going to have to find another distributor where you can open an account and then get the supplies from them, because the Schmetz needles, the yarn, your rubber stamps, your mixed media, your paint, your paper, all that stuff is all housed in those distributing centers. Nicole Craft Brands owns Notions Marketing. It owns brands that are heavily focused on paper crafting, scrapbooking, and mixed media. These include, so pay attention if you're a crafter, American Crafts, We Are Makers, Bazil, Color Book, and EK Success. American Crafts publicly shared information after the fire, and they said that they have that operations for several of these brands have been suspended until the recovery happens. So that's another important thing to remember, is that if you go into a crafting store or a quilting shop and something is not there, you can ask them, do you know what's going on? Is this because of the distributor not being able to send it to you? But you need to prepare to have another place you can go to get something, especially if, let's just say you just need a zipper right now, and you go to your local craft store and they don't have any zippers today, and they say they don't know when they're going to get the zippers. So you're going to have to be able and acceptable maybe to run to Walmart, or maybe run to Hobby Lobby, or to Michael's if they have them, or you'll have to order online. But I'm talking about, let's say you needed it right now, today. Okay. So the only thing is if you live in an area like I do, where we have Amazon warehouses everywhere, we can get stuff in 2 or 3 hours from Amazon, then that's okay too. I can also order a rush order from Wawac. If I can wait 24 hours, I'll have my stuff, because they have a facility right in Reno, and I'll get all my stuff from Wawac. So, but sometimes you just want one thing, right? I know I hear that a lot from you guys in the comments. You just want to go to the store and buy one thing. Okay. So now Notions Marketing also distributes products for sewing and quilting. So the Warm Company listed Notions Marketing as one of its distributors, and they're a sewing company. Independent sewing and quilting retailers have publicly acknowledged that the fire has affected their product availability and their deliveries. The impact is being felt throughout the craft industries and sewing industries, because many independent stores depended on this company to get their stuff to them. Independent stores are more vulnerable than large chains, because if you're a large chain like Walmart, or if you're like Michael's, they have their own distribution channels, and they're getting things directly from the factories and the manufacturers. They don't need to go through a distributor. Now, they do have products that they do buy through distributors. Most of them do. But what I'm saying is, for the things they know they sell all the time, those they're going to buy directly from the factory, the manufacturing plant. And so, yes, that chain can also get disrupted. As we know, we lived through it a few years ago. That can also be disrupted. But I'm talking about like currently how it's done. So this, it causes a lot more work for the small business owner and your small local shop. So please try to support them. That's kind of one of the things I wanted to make a point in this video about. Try to go to them, make friends with them, see what they have, what are their issues like, and then see how you can support them. Maybe you can, if everything's too expensive, say, hey, why don't you run a sale? I'll tell all my friends, we'll come in and buy during your sale or something like that, because a lot of times they are very pricey compared to buying fabric and notions online. A lot of them have said that there's been other delays as they're trying to open up new accounts with new with new distributors. Keep intertwining those two words, I'm sorry. But what I wanted to talk about is how this fire just proved how interconnected. It's like a web, like we're all interconnected with the sewing and the crafting industry. So one warehouse problem can become like this ripple effect, right? And it's like throwing that stone in the lake. Have you ever done that? You go to the lake and you toss a little stone in and you see it just ripple and ripple and ripple. And so the same thing can happen. Let's think about other ways that this can happen. It can happen with a tornado, a hurricane, a flood, wildfires, all kinds of things, a cyber attack, all kinds of things and then people going out of business. And have we not experienced that lately in the last couple of years with Joann's closing and Michael's trying to be the redistributor for that, and the big four going into bankruptcy and then pulling back out of it. And we've already been it's like this push and pull thing going on. If you understand a little bit about the process and the interconnectivity of things, then it gives us a little bit more grace for these companies and what's going on, right? So again, let's try to make local sewing and craft shops our first choice if we can. If you have one near you, I don't say drive for an hour. I wouldn't drive for an hour. I wouldn't even drive for 30 minutes. I'm sorry. But they also provide, a lot of those places will provide sewing classes, community events. I know that my Bernina store, where I bought my Bernina from a local Bernina dealer, he has his own store, and it's less than 5 minutes. It's like 2 minutes from my house. So I love it. And they offer free classes to old Bernina owners. And I love it. I love going to those classes. I learned so much from them, especially since I don't know anything about my Bernina machine. So check with your local shops and see if they offer things like that for you and take advantage of those. But like I said in the very beginning, sometimes we just need to go buy one thing. So you need to be able to be okay with rushing to Hobby Lobby or to Walmart or to Michael's to see if they have that one thing that you need that day. And if you happen to be lucky like me and live in an area where Amazon will deliver in just a few hours, that happens in Seattle. It happens. There's a lot of cities where that can happen and you can have something ordered within a couple of hours. And if you have Prime, it's going to be included in it. So but I know that a lot of you quilt, you knit, you sew, you do junk journaling, you make cards, and our hobbies a lot of times tend to overlap, right? Have you experienced this at all? I'm just curious. Leave me in the comments below. Have you experienced going into a store and something not being there that you thought would be there in the last few weeks? Because that happened June 11th, so it's been a month. So in the last month, have you experienced anything like that? Please share that in the comments. And again, that should also allow us, if it has happened to us, it should afford us some grace for that company, right? Because now we kind of know the whole story behind it. I am so glad that you stayed until the end. And if you stayed this far, don't forget to leave the little emoji of the thread, spool of thread. What you can do, I know I get a lot of questions and they say you can't find it. Now I'm on a Mac, so I can't help you if you're on a Windows, but on a Mac, I take my mouse, I put my cursor right where I'm going to leave the emoji, and then I right click my mouse or my trackpad, and a little sidebar comes up, a little menu, and the very top it says emojis and symbols. I click on that, it'll open up, and then I type in what I'm looking for and it'll pull it up. So, and then you just click it and it adds it. So if you're on a Mac, that's how you do it. Anyway, I wanted to thank you so much. And just remember, it's a great way for you to help me and my channel. It's a free way to help me, leaving a comment. Let's get in a conversation. I love having these conversations with you. And I hope I can keep bringing you good and not so good news every week, where that is pertinent to our sewing journey. Thank you so much for watching.